I started gangbanging at the age of 13. Careless, reckless, pretty much on a suicide mission.
Everyone is greater than their biggest mistake. It's important to offer that second chance. In a society like ours, we're not very forgiving. You either make it or you don't.
At 18, I was shot in the chest. That didn't stop me from gangbanging. I would continue on.
For a lot of the women that we serve, role models were not really present. And so the gang becomes that. The gang becomes what they call their community. But as we say at a Homeboy, community will trump over gang any day. And what they find here is the community that will help them discover who they're really intended to be.
I would continue on my downward spiral for the next 10 years. Like I said, what stopped me was sitting down in a 7x14-foot cell for a year.
Father Greg describes Homeboy Industries as 130 West Bruno is the address for hope. It's the place where you'll find hope, and you'll find in yourself the chance to really turn yourself around.
Growing up, my mom wasn't there, so I went to the streets for that comfort, for that love, and upon getting released from prison, I found myself searching for that same love again, and I was almost on the verge of relapsing, or on the verge of going back to what I know. And when I went to Homegirl Cafe, they gave me that love, and it's like I have a whole new family.
At Homegirl, we live by 3 words: grow, prep, serve. And in the literal sense, they mean that we grow, we prepare, and we serve food. In the not so literal sense, it's what we do with the homegirls and what the homegirls do with us here. They grow in an understanding of who they are, not as what they were when they were in the hood, but more as who they really are internally and who they're called to be. And at Homeboy, they prepare themselves to embrace that person more closely through the services that are offered here on site, and they prepare themselves to serve so that they could then return to the community what belongs to the community.
It's kind of like a sanctuary. I go there, it gives me peace of mind. I usually try to stop inside the church every time I work there, just to give God some thanks.
What the population wanted was a job. They needed to pay rent. They needed to buy diapers to turn their lives around. And all that costs money. And in order to have money, we all know you need to have a job. And so the slogan became jobs, not jails. The mini farms become then an excuse to really show women how to eat healthy, how to eat nutritious food, how to grow your own, even in a place like LA that's a concrete jungle, and then to really grow for the restaurant.
Right now I'm harvesting basil. I'm going to take the basil back to the cafe, and they're going to use them. I'll wash it and weigh it for them, log in the amount that I've harvested, and give it to the chef. They usually make pesto out of the basil, and they use this for some of their salads.
And so when a supporter comes in and buys a taco, and then hears of the mission, the customer then becomes a supporter. You're no longer coming in because the taco tastes good, but you're coming in because you believe in what we're doing, and there's a social consciousness about it.
Since I've been working at Homegirl, my friends are still dying off, and the most recent was a week ago, and I trip out like their story could have totally been mine if I didn't make the choice to change. All I needed was someone to believe in me, and Homegirl Cafe gave me that. If I could do it, anyone else can. If I could do it, anyone can.